Hello, really beloved. Welcome to this energy check-in. We are here to see what are the current energies within the collective. What is the energy in the masculine collective? What is the energy of the feminine collective? And what are the guidances that are wanting to come across for all of us at this point of time? This is a general reading, so please take what resonates. There are going to be some parts that may or may not resonate with you. So please don't force anything. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And apart from that, I feel like today there might be a lot of body pains, body ache that you might be experiencing, especially around the foot area, around the leg area, around the foot area. There might be a lot of it's a very deep pain that I'm getting, that you might be sensing in your body. If that is happening for you, this is a sign that you may need to reconnect with earth. You may need to ground your energies. Yes, Queen, hi. Thankfully I'm going to be consistently posting now. I've been trying so hard since the past couple of days, but something or the other came up. But even though the energy was there, somehow the timing wasn't right, so I felt like today I need to get the messages across. It's very, very important. Today's reading is very important. The current energies that are there around are very deliberate. They are asking for our attention almost. It's like we need to sit up and take attention, take notice. For some of us who have been lazy, now the energy is such that it is like you are being brought to that. All right, it's like you cannot ignore the work that needs to be done now. All right, it's almost that kind of a vibe. And you might be feeling the discomfort of it on many different levels. Some of us are experiencing deep emotional purging. There's a lot of crying, laying down. Yes, सो यू मे बी फीलिंग लेजी, लेथार्जिक, एनर्जी नहीं है आपके बॉडी में, आपको ऐसा लग रहा होगा, या बहुत ज़्यादा ड्रेन फील कर रहे होंगे, बहुत ज़्यादा लोगों के साथ में बात करने का मन नहीं कर रहा होगा आपको. For others, I feel there are some stomach related issues also coming up, so solar plexus healing very strongly hitting you. Okay, अगर आप फिजिकली अपनी बॉडी में फील नहीं कर रहे हैं तो आपके एक्सटर्नल रियलिटी में ऐसा सिचुएशन डेवलप हो रहा होगा जहाँ पे लोग आपको क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं और आपका कॉन्फिडेंस हिट हो रहा है. ठीक है, आप डाउट कर रहे हैं कि जो मैं कर रही हूँ वो क्यों कर रही हूँ या कर रहा हूँ, और मैं क्या एक्चुअली करना चाहता हूँ. सो देयर इज़ दैट डिविएशन, उसमें गैप है. जो चीज़ आप करना चाहते हैं और जो चीज़ आप अभी कर रहे हैं उसमें कहीं गैप है, और वो चीज़ आप अब रिकग्नाइज कर रहे हैं, राइट, थ्रू दीज करंट शिफ्ट्स. I'm feeling loss of appetite. I was about to say that loss of appetite. Then there is like specific foods जो आपको शायद अच्छे लगते थे वो अभी फिलहाल आपको अच्छे नहीं लग रहे हैं, right? So meaning like work with your body, right? आपकी बॉडी आपको सटली गाइड कर रही है, हमेशा गाइड करती रहती है, बट हम अपने माइंड में होते हैं तो हम उसको समझ नहीं पाते हैं, उसको डिकोड नहीं कर पाते हैं, right? Please be in English. I'll try to do both because there are some of my lovelies here who also speak Hindi, so I'll try to do both. I'm not able to get closure. There is an issue. There is a huge energy shift. You might be sensing that since the last 4 to 5 days. All right, lots of deep emotional purging might be happening. If emotional purge is not happening, you might be experiencing aches and pains in your body. All right, again dryness around the eye area. All right, scratchiness, itchiness, that's happening because you are now learning to see things from a different lens. You are adjusting to a wider spectrum. I don't know how to explain that. You are able to see things in a more clear way, in a clearer way. I don't want to freak some of you out, but you might be seeing things at the corner of your eye. Things that are not there, you're seeing them. Like, for example, you see a chair in the corner of your eye and you see that there's a red cap on it, but you turn around and you see there is no cap on it. Okay, so don't freak out, but this is a different level of perception which is again opening up for you. But then don't hold yourself back. Okay, don't think that okay, la this is it, because you need to keep going beyond. Okay, keep that seeking on within you, keep that fire on within you, because once you settle, once you feel, oh la, you know, मेरा तो हो गया, I am तो sorted, like my this thing is open, वो उसी टाइम में ऐसा कोई situation आएगा, the situation will present itself in such a way that you get blown away with how ignorant you have been. Alright, so don't let your ego get the better of you. This is a constant process, and we are learning how to be of service at this point of time. Okay, all of this is opening up to you so that you can give back. Okay, so that you can be of help to someone around. It was so heavy, unable to understand the connection. Is it my twin flame, soulmate? क्या है क्या नहीं है? ये देखो, ये चीज़ जो है, this thing will be there in the entirety of the journey. This I'm telling you very clearly. Okay, even at the place where I am at, I too sometimes doubt. That doubt comes in when the mind kicks in na, that doubt comes in without fail. ये क्या है? ये है भी या नहीं? Is it not? Is it my person? Is it just another connection? Is it a karmic? Is it toxic? Is it twin flame? Is it what? I don't know. I can't understand. Okay. So this journey is such that the more you think about it, the more you start twisting the knots in your brain. It is going to really test the limits of your factual thinking, of the knowledge that you have, of the understanding that you have about relationships, about everything else, about psychology, about, you know, these trauma responses and all of this enmeshment, how we get entangled within a connection by giving them the power, by putting them on a pedestal. You know, am I just like becoming this needy, soppy old woman? So, but you know what this journey is about ultimately, if I am to squeeze a lemon of this journey and to give you the lemon juice, it is ultimately leading you back to divine. It is leading you back to your essential nature of true self. Alright? So, putting your focus on anything external, on anything material, it's going to hamper your spiritual progression. Okay? So, I would urge you to just observe whatever is happening within you, outside of you, and keep a note of it. Okay, but don't attach yourself to it. The more you cling to it, the more pain it's going to cause you, because ultimately you are here to break free from the Maya matrix. Okay, you are here to actually break free from it. Okay, this thing also came in the morning के हम सब ये जानते ना कि अरे ये सब तो मोह माया है. ठीक है, this line everyone knows. Every single person on this live knows. You have been here, you have heard this line from someplace else, but yet when that next installment comes in, when that time of next EMI comes in, you break a sweat, okay, which travels down at the back to your butt crack. Okay, that will be there. Why? Because there's still attachment, isn't it? You'll be like, oh God, kaise hoga? How will it happen? Where is my next paycheck coming from? You know, if my kids taken care of, how do I manage my rent this month? You know, okay, the year is set. I'm set financially for this year. What about the next year? You know, because there is no surety. Even if you're working in a full-time job, there is no surety of you having that job. If you're in a business, all the more. You're on your toes. You don't know where your next meal is coming from, right? So, this thing came to me in the morning that this line, you know, सब मोह माया है. ऐसा बोल के हम अपने आप को बहुत अच्छा फील करा देते कि अरे सच्ची में ये तो माया है, right? But we don't understand the complexity of Maya. What is Maya? Maya is nothing but the external manifestation of Devi Shakti, Devi Parashakti. She is manifest. Right? It is the creatrix, right? And then there is a goddess in our culture that defines Maya. She's the embodiment called Mahamaya. Okay, so what is Maya? If you understand that, you know, I don't need to hold on to money, okay, because ultimately I'm not taking this away with me to the other world, to the other side. That is Maya, because I can see it, all right? But there are many things that we are attached to, but we don't realize. It is still unconscious. right? It is part of our superconscious, yes, but it is still hidden from us. That is when Mahamaya Devi comes into play. Yeah, so there are many things that are hidden from us, right? Even in this Maya Jal, right? So then the question would be obviously, okay, how to deal about it, D. Okay, that would be to keep Narayan with you. Simple as that. Right? When you have Harinam with you, when you have Narayan with you, when you have your masculine force, when you have pure consciousness activated within you, you understand, okay, I can move around it. Whatever it is, I can move around it. Okay? Alright, Queen is asking, I'm not able to discern the couple of Akashic readings myself, as I'm a tarot reader, Akashic reader, and an energy healer myself, and inner child healer too. So gratefully I'm able to do it for myself, but this tiredness and release is too heavy all over again. Connection in itself is, I don't know. Yes, so it's heavy work, Queen. Yes, I agree with you, it is heavy work, but then again you can do it. You need to remind yourself that I am being given only what I can hold, only that which I am able to carry. Okay, if my container is this big, God has given me issues that fill up till here. Okay, so whatever I'm able to carry, whatever I'm able to process, whatever I'm able to clear, heal, rectify, only that much is given to me. Yes, if you say, oh God, it's so heavy, if you think that it is so heavy, it will become so burdensome, you will not be able to lift a finger. Right? When you think, okay, Mahadev knows how much to give to me and I trust him, you will have that much. What is there? Okay? You are built for this. Remind yourself, you are an eternal warrior, you are a light being, you are a light worker who is here to carry this work. We chose this work. Alright? So in that, there is nothing which is too heavy. It is heavy, definitely. I am not invalidating that. It is heavy to the extent of I can deal with it. Okay? Come into that center, align with God, align with Divine, align with your highest self. Understanding, reminding yourself that I can handle this. I can manage this. So I let it go. I felt it was calming, focused on myself, and there he is. No wonder I feel hurry, and called his name while I broke down and released it all over past days and wrote a letter to him after 3 years, and the energy shift I can feel. Lovely. Lovely. See, it is so beautiful when you think about it. When you bring yourself to that feeling within, it is incredibly humbling. It's like, yes, I'm doing all of this inner work, and I'm just like working around my situation with such a deep desperation and such a deep pain that I carry within myself, right? But when you realize that you are never alone in this, and you will never be alone in this, this is how he shows up. Okay, that is his miraculous presence, right? The power of his presence. It works in such magical ways, mystical ways. Alright? Okay, so let us just deep dive into the connection. What is happening in the connection, or what is it that you need to know in general about the current energies? What do you need to be mindful of today? What is it that you need to know? What are the messages that are coming across for you? Let us just get into it. First, let me do a pull from this deck. This is a chakric deck, and I felt like last moment I felt like I need to pull out this deck because there are certain things that want to come across. Okay, for this masculine's energy. Okay, what is coming up for the feminine? I'll also do messages for the journey. What is it that you need to pay mind to right now? What's the energy of this masculine right now? Again, I want to mention that this is a collective reading. This may or may not resonate with you, but high chances are if you're here on this live, there are messages that are meant for you, definitely. But if the masculine's energy is not, sitting right with you, don't force it, okay? Don't force it. You can always go in for a personal energy check-in. The cards, they would be much more accurate. masculine's energy. Wow, so many reverse cards. Gosh. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands for this masculine. Let me just pull out all of the cards. And then we'll get down into the reading. I am myself coming out of the Hermit mode, and the Hermit is right on top of the deck. Okay. So this is how my cards also have fun. Alright. If you allow it, this one has such a huge sense of humor. It'll drive you crazy. Like, what? Okay. What else is coming forward for the feminine, please? What are the messages for the feminine? Alright. Bottom of the deck for the feminine is Justice. Okay, so this is for the masculine and the feminine. Now we are pulling out cards for the journey. What do we need to know about the journey? What do we need to know about the journey right now? What's coming across for you? Okay. Right. So, for the masculine energy, first of all, I have many reversals, including the chakra decks. These are reverse cards. The first one being Anaha chakra, and then I have the root chakra. So, I feel like this masculine's heart center feels little bit stuck right now. Okay, I'll be very clear and honest. Okay, it might trigger some of you, but please just keep an open mind about this reading. If it is not resonating with you, don't force it. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that again and again. I usually don't repeat it so many times, but this masculine's heart center literally feels stuck. There is fear. I sense there is misjudgment. I feel like there is some jealousy also coming in with this masculine's energy. I don't feel hate and resentment, but I do feel like there is some sort of a stuckness. I feel like this masculine is really stuck in the past, some sort of energy from the past that this person really keeps on thinking about, and that keeps on hurting their feelings. Alright? So, that is why this person is feeling stuck right now. Thinking about the past, that which has already been done and dusted, but they don't want it to repeat somehow. Okay, just like this mic, it's like it's sliding forward. Okay, I'm trying to move it back, but it's again coming to the forefront. Why? These thoughts, these memories from past connections, past relationships coming in forward in this masculine's life are really troubling him. Okay, and he's pushing them behind. He's pushing all of these thoughts and memories behind, doesn't want to remember them because it's obviously not making him feel very good. But ultimately it's again coming forward so that he can process, so that he can integrate all of these soul lessons that are coming in for this person and move ahead on the soul mission, right, towards union, moving forward towards uniting with God self. And there is a lot of materialism. I feel like there is a lot of ownership that this person has in relationships. There are certain control issues. Okay. But ultimately, what does this journey teach you? It's like no matter how much I control, things, it's going to slide back. Why? Because I need to learn how to let go. I need to learn how to let things be. Just like this mic. Let it be. Okay. Because ultimately it's being governed by divine. Okay. What I can work around, but there are certain things that I wanted to control to make up for the insecurity that I hold. Right? Lack of trust, lack of faith in the partner. These are certain issues that this person is facing right now. Maybe they are seeing this, or maybe they are dealing with this situation. Alright? And then there is revenge. Okay, so this is stuck root chakra, revenge coming up. The positive energy for this is security, okay, with this cute little red panda. So again, I feel like, yes, so this might be something to do with partners being unfair. All right, with the Justice card, partners being unfair to this person, and there's something within this masculine that they cannot let go. All right, it's like that lower emotional energy, that revenge energy to get back, or to probably give a back answer, or probably like the thought that I could have dealt with this situation differently now is going on and on in this person's head, and it is bringing this person's energy very down, very low. All right, this has nothing to do with you, I feel, dear feminine, but this is like energy from the past, like energy from past relationships. Yes, energy from past relationships. I asked, is it from current relationships? No, this is completely like energy from their partnerships that did not make it. Okay. Then I have 4 of Swords coming up. There is no communication from this person towards you. You might not be feeling their energy a lot. And this person is not intending to come forward and talk to you right now because they need some peace for themselves. There is too much of overthinking which is causing them this emotional pain, emotional hurt as well. So they need to take some time off and process everything that is going on within, right? To take some time out for themselves and to meditate on the situation from the past so that they can step into this new and improved version of self, right? This person is very dissatisfied in their current reality, in their current situation. Something to do about clothing, I don't know, very weird, very random. Something to do about clothes. Maybe something to do with their surroundings as well. They are giving me like curtains and the tapestry on the sofa. I don't know, this is so random. Very random, oh god. But something about their environment, their personal space, their personal choices. Like, I feel like somehow this person is not free to express, and that is making them feel very dissatisfied currently. What else? 10 of Cups coming out in reverse. Again, something to do with past partnerships. Things did not pan out the way that they planned. They thought that this person was the one. Obviously, it did not turn out that way. Okay, and that is why they are taking some time off for themselves so that they can think what actually went wrong. Currently also they feel very confused, very conflicted. So as a result, you also might be feeling confused, conflicted, like what is happening in this connection? Is it meant for me? Is it not meant for me? Is it going to happen in the future or not? So it's like because both divine counterparts are connected at the physical, emotional, mental, etheric levels, see, both affect each other negatively and positively. All right, so we need to be masters of our own energy. All right, if you give yourself enough patience and enough observation, you will understand through this journey, through spending some time on this journey, you will learn to work through these energies. Okay, you will learn to differentiate, okay, this is my energy, this is my healing coming up, and you will learn to understand, okay, this is not my energy, this is this person's energy, all right, which is affecting me. And you will be able to work around, you will be able to flip that energy, because ultimately you're here to remember that you're an alchemist. This is a sacred alchemical marriage. Okay, it's not a marriage of the physical reality. Okay, for some of us, if we have it in our soul contracts, we do have a physical marriage taking place, right? But not necessarily so. Okay, because ultimately it's an earthly bond, earthly contract again. Okay, you're here to set yourself free from lifetimes of bondages. Okay, but this connection, this person is definitely here to set you free, and currently they are not doing very hot. I'll be very clear. they are not doing so hot and their energy is affecting you. Look at this. They want to move away from a current situation. They are in a current situation. They are in a current partnership. They are with a person. This may be a family situation, and it really makes my heart heavy. But you can even see the cards being quite similar in the ground as well. Okay, so I feel like this person feels very dissatisfied in their current reality, but they are not able to understand how to move around this current situation. They are in two minds about taking a decision, and they want to move ahead. I feel like they have had their spiritual initiation. They know that they are meant to discover, they are meant to learn, they are meant to do big things. They are capable of big things. But right now I feel like this person's personal life is just banged up, and it's a very small word when I say that. Okay, they know that this is not a very good situation that I am in, and I need to come up with a plan. That is why they are taking the time out to meditate on things. Alright, so this is what is coming across from your person's energy. Let us see what is coming in for you, dear feminine. Again, your I have the ocean with hesitation in throat chakra, and then there is impatience for the sacral. Okay, so you also have certain things on your plate, and these are mirror chakras to each other. Okay, the throat and the sacral are mirror chakras to each other, and by that I mean that they work in tandem, they work in harmony. So if my sacral is strong and powerful and positively aligned, I conceive ideas very freely, right? I'm open to new ideas, I'm open to being creative, I'm open to try new things, I am joyful, I am in love with life. Okay, and there is a very creative way to approach life. Okay, I'm very curious, I'm joyous. All right, and as a result of that, when my sacral is well balanced, the energy moves upwards quite effortlessly towards the throat. Okay, because when you think about it, when I conceive ideas effortlessly, there are ideas coming in. Okay, let me just paint a picture with chalks today. Okay, let me use chalks and crayons and paint a beautiful picture of flowers today. That is what is conceived in my mind as a creative idea, right? And when I put that idea into action, when I bring out my drawing notebook, and when I bring out my art materials, and when I get down and actually draw it, something that I conceived, I do it, I bring in the action. Okay, so it's the idea plus the action, then I activate my throat. Throat is not just about this voice, it's not just about the speaking. What is throat? Throat is actually the expression, it's the truth center. Okay, that is why it is extremely powerful. You will notice that singers are extremely powerful. Okay, that's the highest level of creativity that one can achieve, right? Being a vocal artist. Similarly, you can notice the power when a motivational speaker stands up to the stage. Okay, you actually feel their energy. They have the power to uplift your spirits as well. Okay, to motivate you, to bring out that inner tiger, inner lion, whatever is hot these days. They have the capacity to awaken that within you, isn't it? Right? So the sacral and the throat are mirror chakras to each other. If the throat chakra is blocked, without a doubt the sacral is going to be blocked. If the sacral is blocked, without a doubt the throat is going to be blocked. Alright? So dear feminine, you are today working on your empathy. You are working on vocalizing your needs, expressing your needs in a healthy way, not in a whiny sort of a way. most of the feminines, I have noticed that only when pain comes up so much, okay, first they will just like give, they'll give understanding, they'll give love, they'll give generosity, they'll be free with their resources, they'll be free with their time, energy, money, everything. And when the samne wala is not valuing them, right, they still give, okay, thinking that my being generous is going to open this person's eyes. But when that doesn't happen, then that pent up pain comes up in such a strong way. It comes out in the way of blame, it comes up in the way of finger pointing, okay, it comes up in the way of like, you have been wrong to me, okay. But to be fair, the other person did not even know what you wanted. We are required to voice out our needs in a healthy way, right? By way of healthy communication. So you are also coming in touch with your own youthfulness, understanding not just youthfulness of the body, youthfulness of the mind, youthfulness of the heart, youthfulness of your spirit, okay. So I feel like today, dear feminine, you are allowing the time factor to really weigh you down, okay. You're making it way important than it actually is. Alright, don't give time that much of importance. Time is not just linear. Time is not linear. It works in magical ways actually. अगर मैं अपने मेडिटेशन में अपना पास्ट, अपना फ्यूचर सबसे कनेक्ट कर पा रही हूँ यहीं बैठे हुए, मेरी बॉडी यहाँ पे है पर मैं कनेक्ट कर पा रही हूँ, मैं किसी को सामने बैठ के बता रही हूँ कि आपके फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है या आपके पास्ट में क्या हुआ, तो my body is right here, right? My body is not traveling back into the past. My body is not going into the future. But I am able to connect with that time, right? So it's quite fluid when you think about it. Okay? So a person actually is like, this is true on a quantum level. You can research about it, that a person is actually present at many different points at many different times, right? So I lost my train of thought. मैं क्या बोल रही थी? You are in a waiting energy, dear feminine. Alright, I see you like, okay, maybe, my time is going to come at the 8-8 portal. Maybe things will change then. Maybe things will change when Navaratri is here. Maybe things will change after Diwali. I'm waiting for that portal, for this energy, for that vortex. I don't know what you're waiting for. Don't wait. Don't wait, man. Again, the time factor. Take the action that is required of you. Alright? Do what needs to be done. Don't wait on anyone else. No one is coming to save you. Hard words, but you'll thank me for this. Alright? You are your savior. You are the person that you had been waiting for. Again, you keep waiting, and then when no one shows up, you have so high expectations. You have created these high expectations around this person that when they don't show up and they fail to show up, you then fall into desperation. You just crash. You just crash land emotionally. You drain yourself. You cry your eyes out, and it feels very painful. It does feel painful. I'm going to be very honest, right? But from my own emotional pain, I'm here to let you know, I'm here to remind you, don't let this time fly by. It's very precious. This time that you're waiting for, it's incredibly precious. Don't wait around for no one. Alright? Even the camera is saying don't wait. No, don't wait. Yeah. So I feel like expectation, holding expectations, holding attachments, waiting for another person to act right, to come forward, to apologize, to recognize, to realize, to understand your value. You don't need anyone to do that. You understand your value, that is enough. You don't need to prove how valuable you are, how worthy you are to divine. God already knows. Okay? And at times we feel incredibly alone, left out on this journey. Why? Because we are separate in our own divinity. We are living in a separation. We are cut off from divine, cut off from God's source, love, light. That's why we feel that void within us. Alright, doesn't have to be that way. Just come back to your eternal knowing, to your eternal remembrance that I am forever supported, I am forever valued, I am forever loved by God. Alright, and you are working towards a better time, dear feminine. I feel like you are just worrying yourself sick. You're being incredibly hard on yourself. It's like you are literally kicking yourself for, having faith in this person, having trust in this person, and they just shattered you. They just left you to pick up the pieces, and now you're doing that all alone. Right? So it's not that all of this work that you have done has gone to waste. All of the work that you have done till date has helped you. It has helped you to claim this new version of yourself, right? But at the same time, don't be very harsh with yourself. There's a lot of overthinking. There's a lot of anxiety. Okay, I'm also getting like some of the feminines, not all of them, might be having like panic attacks, which is not a very wonderful experience, right? Some of the feminines also feeling like the masculine has been very harsh with them, incredibly cruel to them. Okay, but if you think about it from the other angle, that maybe this cruelty was required because you were incredibly vulnerable. You were offering your heart on a plate to one and all, to a person who didn't promise you anything, who maybe did not show up in action, who maybe showed up in words but never showed up in action. Okay, and that is what you are learning. This is a learning. Alright, your pain is a messenger which is trying to lead you back to your own truth. And no matter the kind of blocks that you're facing on this journey, please know that ultimately you're here to cut through them. You are here to cut through these illusions. You're here to cut through these blockages. And you are moving forward regardless of what your masculine is showing you, regardless of what this person is mirroring back to you. Yes, they might be showing you certain things which need your attention, okay? Because this person is a clear mirror. Of course, everyone is, right? But don't say to yourself that, all of the work that I've done has gone to waste. It has not. It has not. Trust me. You are moving forward to a better state of mind. So allow yourself this huge flood. I feel like there is a lot of flood of tears I'm sensing for you. Okay. I feel like some of the feminines also feeling like they are wasting their youthfulness away. They are wasting their time. They are wasting their age. I wasted my years wherein I could have just settled with anyone else. And trust me, go ahead and try. Go ahead and give yourself that chance. If you don't try, you will never know. These are the words that I'm getting. If you don't try, you will never know. Okay? So go out there and live your best life. Do not be incredibly hard on yourself. Alright? You are also learning. This is a process wherein we are coming back to ourselves. Right? So please be gentle with yourself. Be strict where you need to be. Be strict with yourself where you need to take action. But not in the sense that you're not doing the work at all. Because I'm seeing that you're doing the work on yourself. Okay? It's just that you are holding on to too many expectations from this person. Okay? And in a way, this person is also helping you to remember that you don't need to expect from me. They let us down, but through that they are reminding you that the only person that you need to hold expectations from is God or you yourself, right? No one else to expect, no one else to rely on, no one else to depend on, and you don't need anyone else, trust me. Okay, so you're here building this beautiful new life for yourself. Okay, you are laying down the foundation for what is to come. Many of the feminines are today questioning, okay, why did all of this happen? Why did it happen anyway? Right? It happened so that you could lay down the firm foundations for what is to come. The bigger work, the purpose that you're here to achieve through your own soul journey. Right? You're here to bring so much value. Right? Silent eyes? No, I'm not taking questions today, dear. Alright? Yes, so this is what is coming across for the feminine. Now for the journey, what is it that we need to know about the journey? What are the messages coming across? Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. Beautiful. Everything that I mentioned for the feminine in particular. I feel like I'm getting the words that it feels like falling. It feels like falling right now, but you're actually flying. There is a difference, okay? Please learn to recognize the difference. It feels like falling right now, but you're actually flying. You're actually heading towards your own evolved self. And there is a divine plan to this. It had to happen the way it had to happen, okay? It could not have been any different. अगर अलग होना होता तो हो ही जाता ना, नहीं हुआ. इसी तरीके से हुआ क्योंकि ऐसे ही होना था. चीज़ों को ऐसे ही होना था. So when you remind yourself that, you try to see the good in whatever is unfolded. You are activating the wisdom within, divine wisdom within you. You are activating your own intelligence, okay? The way that you have been utilizing your thought energy to hurt you, to maybe hurt others as well, okay? You are learning to harness the positive energy of the mind. And you're destined for beautiful things. Why do you say to yourself that, it's just not for me? You say this and you block your own blessings. Of course it is for you. If you can think it, you can be it. Whether that may be with regards to work, that may be with regards to your relationships, that may be with regards to this divine connection. If you can think it, you can be it. And that's the first step. Believing. Alright? And then I have Sweet Hawk's profound peace of mind. Again, connected to mind. So you have been incredibly busy in your mind space, dear one. And I feel like that's the same for your masculine as well. Both of you are learning how to harness the positive energy of the mind. Your mind is incredibly powerful, but it's like a tool. It's like a knife. Which way are you holding it, as Sadhguru says? It's a brilliant tool. It's a helpful tool. Your mind is a helpful tool. But how are you holding the knife? That matters a lot. If you hold it from the wrong end, if you hold it from the blade end, you're going to cut yourself and start bleeding. Alright? So we need to work with our mind. We need to befriend the mind. We need to understand how the mind works. That is how we gain mastery over it. Love is in the air. Everything is perfectly balanced. Right? So a lot of crazy, chaotic madness might be around you, dear one. Okay? It may be around your person as well, because this is connection of the energy. So both you and your person are being reminded to again and again come back to balance. And I'm seeing Jupiter over here, alright? Jupiter, I just mentioned storm. And then I have wisdom and intelligence, which is represented by the planet Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter also stands for expansion. So your Jupiter is activating right now, dear one. For you, for your person, within your connection, okay, this is just energy which is activating for you. It is helping you to align with your higher purpose. It is helping you to align with the divine plan, okay, what God has in store for you. So many times we have this path for us, okay, like in 2024 this is going to be done, 2025 this is going to be achieved, and 2030 this is going to be done. But that's a plan. Right? But it just takes one tiny life incident to turn it all around. Alright, so it's good to have a plan, but I feel like right now you need to realize that God's plan is much bigger. Alright, much bigger than our plans. And that is asking us to have more room for being flexible in our plans, right? Everything is perfectly balanced. Everything is everything is working out in a beautiful flow, okay? In our mind it's like ये सही नहीं है, वो सही नहीं है, ये होना चाहिए था, वो होना चाहिए था, अब तक तो ये हो जाना चाहिए था तो हो ही गया होता, क्यों नहीं हुआ? और नहीं हुआ तो आपने क्या किया उसको सही करने के लिए, right? You gave in your best efforts, isn't it? Or maybe you lacked in your efforts, I don't know, you know better than that. But अगर होना होता तो हो ही जाता, right? So do what needs to be done. Everything that you can control, your actions you can control, your thought you can control, right? The power of self, change of consciousness. I feel like this is a huge shift. And all of these blocks that you're working with right now within the connection, it's like the masculine was working with the anahat and the root, and you, the feminine, you're working with your sacral and your throat chakra. And together, it's like, look at this beautiful card. It's like together, you are just helping each other in energy, in spirit, to align with God. And in the background, I'm seeing Mount Shasta, which is again, क्या बोलते हैं? It's a huge energy vortex over here. Okay, very very high energetic frequencies over here at this place. So it holds a lot of spiritual importance, this place. So I feel like it's also helping both of you remember this beautiful pure divine love, and both of you are blooming in love, okay? And there are going to be seasons. Some seasons are going to feel very comfortable, very joyous. Other seasons are going to be a little bit painful and monotonous and, challenging. But ultimately, your person is here to help you reach divine. You might be seeing swans around. You might be seeing a lot of cats. You might be seeing pug dogs. You might be seeing hawks a lot. You might be seeing tree symbols a lot right now, okay? And you are not separate with your person. You're not separate from the person, okay? It seems that both of you are two different people, but at the base of it, at the root of it, everything is just one spirit, okay? This is a beautiful expression coming in. Okay, let me get a few more cards with regards to the guidance, okay? I'm feeling like we need a little bit more for the journey. What do you need to know about the journey right now? What do you need to know about the journey? Guidances. There is a beautiful opportunity coming in for you, okay? And that opportunity depends upon you. If you stand up, if you sit up, take notice, take action, your efforts are going to be rewarded, okay? There is a new door of opportunity opening up for you, okay? It's a woodpecker knocking at your door. Are you going to answer? Are you going to be up for the hard work, okay? This may be with regards to the journey as well, to the healing process as well, but I feel like there's a huge opportunity in the 3D realm also opening up for you. Okay, and keep trying. More than trying, I feel like you need to come into that state of being. Claim it as yours. Make it yours. You are a star. Okay, they are also giving me so many starfishes. And it's beautiful because the starfish represents regeneration. Okay, it represents working through the challenges of life. All right, life is quite unpredictable, but you are given this beautiful capacity to bring back those parts of yourself that you thought you lost. You thought you lost many parts of yourself, but you can always call them back. You can always call back your energy back to yourself. All right, you have been very scattered in your thoughts, and thus that led you to be very scattered in energy as well. Okay, but as soon as you call back your energy, you call back your power. Okay, so I really hope this reading helped you, it resonated with you. If it did, kindly let me know in the comments down below. Until we meet again, I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.